some people just had a little issue. Had an issue with the live stream, and this went off for some reason. I just swiped up and I just went off for some reason, man. Apologies for that, man. But yeah, man, we are talking about NoFap, see retention, no November, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be another half an hour on this live and that. Yeah, man, tap in, man. Tap in, NoFap, see retention, no November, man. Day 4. How's it going, man? Day 4, and no November, see retention. Let know what's going on, man. As I said before, man, the life went off and that. I just swiped up and that, and the life went off for some reason and that, man. I don't know why that is now, man, but yeah, man, I'm back now, man. And I was speaking to Steven Skates. Yeah, Steven Skates, man. You can we could go back in. We're having a good product conversation. And yeah, man, make sure to smash that like button. Yeah, man, break the algorithm. Break the algorithm, man, you know what I'm saying? Because we need more live streams like this and that, man. More live streams to help men embrace their masculinity. You know what I mean? Become strong, powerful men, able to lead, to protect, provide. That's what it's all about, man. And yeah, man, become the best version of yourself. Evolve, grow, get better. That's what it's all about, man. So check the what you call it. Tell a friend, man. You know what I mean? We're in here, but we've another half hour. Again, a little bit tired now, man, because I was almost hours on live stream and I just went off like that, man. I just swiped up my phone and just went off. That's not good, man. Not happy about that, man. But we're gonna make for like another half hour or so. Here for another half hour to wrap up this 2 hours live stream. I was wondering what happened. Yeah. Sorry about that. I just literally swiped up and that. I literally swiped down and the light went off. It went off. I don't understand that, man, at all, man. But I'm gonna be here for another half an hour or so, man. And if you get other people with all your friends or something involved in that, really. So yeah, man, to keep this conversation going and that, man. I know if I've seen retention. Yeah, man, can you imagine? I was over 50 minutes on the live, and I swiped down, and it just went off. Yeah, you have a GF, yeah, man. How's it going? While you're on the No I've seen retention, been there for 8 months now, so yeah, man. Yeah, what you call it? Always be optimistic and tap into all about the high frequency positivity. You know what I'm saying to you? Positive speaking, behavior, thoughts, everything. You are what you become on that. So it's very important. It's very important to what you call it. Yeah, man. It's gonna be challenging, that, you know what I mean? But if what you call it? As I say, man, whatever kills you makes you stronger. You know what I mean? So always gonna be challenges. Always gonna be challenges. So you gotta embrace it, man. I told her about seeing her and she kinda understands though. That's the thing in that, man. She understands in that. So when you understand in that, I mean, you're in a good position. You're in a good position in that. But for somebody who doesn't understand, is gonna pressurize you and tie tactics enough for you to release your seed. The tactics to release your seed in that. And I mean, sure you understand in that, you can carry on. You have nothing to worry about. You just carry on and continue to evolve. You know what I mean? To go mentally, physically, spiritually. It's simple. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about, man. It's good though that you have a gym and you say you have to have the self-discipline, the self-control, and self-control of your emotions. You know what I mean? And which to direct your energy where you want to apply it to. So you're in control, man. We are 8 months in. So only 4 months after you got a whole year in, a year streak. Yeah, I have to give yourself a round of applause and really acknowledge your achievement, man. Yeah, acknowledge it really apart because most men, not but they don't even come close to that. Like most men, the most 2 or 3 weeks in that, they shoot their life force energy or 2 to 3 weeks. Some men even worse, like a couple of days, they're gone. Couple of days, can you imagine? Couple of days, okay, we're back, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to piece to all. Sorry about that. I just swipe down and then the light went off. We're all making good progress. Not a lot of sex, but I don't want to get too much into that. But I'm focused for the both of us to reach for the stars. Aim for the stars, aim for the moon. You know what I mean? Not focus on materialistic stuff. Yeah, correctly. That's what it's all about, man. See, that's just all about you becoming the highest masculine man it can be. in basic masculinity, you become a strong, powerful, confident, enthusiastic man. That's what it's all about. Controlling your mind, body, spirit. That's what it's all about, man. And create and manifest what you want. That's what Semen Retention gives you in that, because your life force energy. And anything's possible with your life force energy. Anything's possible. You see that? Anything is possible. That's what it's all about, man. Make sure you smash that like button, share, comment, subscribe. Yeah, 100%, man. Shout out to Peace to All. Shout out to Steven Skates in the building. You know what I mean? And anyone wants to join, feel to join in, man. And check out the video I just dropped on Jordan Peterson, his take and thoughts and opinions on the man and watch them dirty demonic sites. Yeah, 100%, bro. Good life so far, man. Yeah, man. Keep evolving, keep rising, man. Keep rising. Just want to let you know your Discord links in the videos are expired. Okay, I will change the link. I will change the link. I'll give a brand new link. I don't know why it's not working for some reason. That's a bit strange. But I'll provide a link in the description, and so you can join the Discord group. We got people joining the Discord group every day. Every day, guys. You may have a 7-day expiry link. I've changed that, recently. I've changed that to like it doesn't expire. I don't know why it doesn't do that. Let me double check. But I've changed it. But people have been telling me that what you call it, they expired in that. But I've changed that to the settings. I went to settings, changed it to I've changed it to never expire. So it's a bit strange that. It's a bit strange that right there. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can make link infinite, yeah, so it doesn't ever expire. I've did that. I don't know why it's appearing. That's a bit strange, to be fair. That's a bit strange. But yeah, man. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep pushing, man. It'll be fun for like 20 minutes or so. 20 minutes or so, and get a move on, man. I got full length, full body yoga to do. You know what I mean? I got reading to do, journal. Journal and that, you know what I mean? And probably gonna watch a documentary or something before I go to sleep, man. You know what I mean? It's getting a little bit late. What time is it now? I'm going to 7:45. 7:45, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Any more questions, man? On NoFap Semen Retention. You know what I mean? Any more questions on NoFap Semen Retention, man? No, not November. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. I'm here for it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. And my bad for the screen and that being dark and bright. It's just like it's nighttime now, isn't it? And in my living room and that, man, you got a little one light there, but I've got a little light above here, but it's not doing much. Was better than nothing though. Nah, I'm a Muslim, man. Peace to all. Peace to all. Nah, I'm a Muslim, man. I'm Muslim, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let's keep moving. Like, ask me anything that you want. We don't necessarily have to talk about NoFap Semen Retention. Wait, anything that's going through your mind right now, you can share that. You understand me? Let me see what's going on the questions. Yeah. Off topic real quick. As long as it makes sense, it's logical, innit? Like, as long as it makes sense, it's logical. You know what I mean? You can't just like say anything just like random and stuff like that, you know what I mean? If that's purposeful, meaningful, they can share it. What are your thoughts on the Black Panther movie? Oh yeah, good question. On the Black Panther movie, it's coming out next week, Friday. The Black Panther. When I seen the trailer, I wasn't happy about the trailer, because it's all just about fighting, killing, shooting in the movie. It's all just entertaining stuff. Someone jumping in the air. Someone jump in the air. Someone jump in the air. Like, it's all just action, just fun stuff and that, like a video game. But it's nothing influential, impactful. It was just going to war. That's it. But the first one though, that was a game changer. The first one. I was 2018, 2019 it dropped. You see the first one. The first one, like, yo, when I see the trailer, like, yo, it blew my mind away. Like, they showed what's stand out for me the most. The Black Panther movie is what the vision and the image they have for Africa and that what actually Africa will look like in the future. And you know what I mean. And they look at it and say, wow, like this is what can that can be achieved. They say, yo, this is crazy. It's crazy. I look at it and say, yo, so futuristic. And I love the way the storylines, there was fighting scenes in there, but it was telling the story in that. Talking about, for example, the aluminium, which is a real thing in the aluminium that, and using the resources of the earth to create technology. That's what I loved about it. So all about basically what Africa can become, and it's all about what's going on in the real world. You know what I mean? What's going on in the real world. So that's what I love about. That's what I love about the Black Panther movie. Very influential. It told the story. It told about basic choice. Told about the tradition. About in Africa, about the dances, the culture, the way they dressed. So the Black Panther, that way that's very impactful. That changed the world about the way people perceive Africa. But in terms of the new one and that, the new one I absolutely expect nothing. First of all, the main actor of what you call it, that died in Bossman, right? He's not there no more. So the film lost its value. They probably should have left it at they should have left it at 1. They should have left it respected, based on his respect, leave it as 1. If you can't find somebody to fill his shoes a little bit, to keep it going a little bit, then it's best to leave it out. Best to leave it out. It's based on his honor. Best to leave it out. What you call it? That's my perspective on it with the Black Panther movie that's coming out next week Thursday. That's what's your take on the Black Panther? Have you seen the trailer? What is it again? After you going to see the second one? Yeah, I'm going to see the second one. As I said, I'm going to see the second one. Regardless, this is of entertainment. You know what I mean? And obviously, I enjoy Marvel. I'm a big Marvel fan. You know what I mean? So when it comes to the Avengers, the Black Panther, what's Marvel? The Thor and the Hulk. Yeah, I'm a big Marvel fan for a long time. So I love Marvel. I love Marvel, man. But in terms of entertainment, now just experiencing that, but I expect absolutely nothing from it. You know what I mean? Because I expect what I want is to dive in deeper into Africa, its roots, its traditions, its cultures. Do you understand me? And go more in depth in detail of what Africa can look like even more. But obviously they're just there to get the money, secure the bag. That's what they're for. They're gonna generate hundreds of millions of dollars. You know what I mean? Off of this entertainment and that, but it's not speaking to anyone. It's not making the conscience of the people. It's not bringing no value. It's bringing nothing, just entertainment. This kidding, shooting, jump around buildings and doing backflips. That's it. How many movies are like that? How many movies? There's so many movies like that. So it's nothing special. You know what I'm saying to you? They totally flipped it. Right now they're going for the money because the way the Black Panther, the way you're so successful now, and they transcended every person from young to older now. The way it transcended, it's what you call it? The way it transcended, it's just like, yeah, it is what it is, and that. It is what it is, man. Really, man. It is what it is, and that, man. Well, really good question. I love that question right there, man. I could talk about Marvel movies all day. Right, the first one was way more inspirational. Yeah, 100%. You felt a kind of spiritual connection to the movie and showing and in a strange way, 100% spiritual connection. That connection, that strong emotional connection. Yo, because when I watched the film and that, and then the scenes where it was really like, for example, when the Black man was fighting Killmonger, yo, and he beat him and he took the crown, yo, that hurt my heart, you know. I felt the emotions, like, damn, no, and they fought and he beat him up and he threw him in the river, and I said, nah, is that the end? I was so, it's like I was in a movie. I was so spiritually connected, and I saw strong emotion in that, yo. And then so many emotional roller coasters, and at the end of that, what you call it, it's like, now is this the end of what you call it, Wakanda? Is this the end of that? And he rose up, go through the adversity, child. That is real life. You've been battered, and the life hits you hard and left, right, and center. You hear back for it, say, yo, there's no way out on that. And you're able to jack yourself up, pick yourself up, and go through your trials and tribulations, and keep persistent. and then he made it, got a crown back, and boom, Wakanda forever. So now that's great, man. Like I was visually in the movie, so invested, like so emotional, connected. I felt so emotional. That's crazy emotional. But right now, I don't want to explain right now. For the trailer I've seen, I don't want to like judge a book by its cover. But for what I've seen in that, when I was seeing the trailer, I didn't even find no connection. I was just like, oh yeah, this action time, there's fighting, shooting, and that's it. I didn't see no spiritual connection. So hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint. But the trailer usually gives the whole scenario, man. It's the trailer. It gives the summary of the film. What has your experience with the racism been in your life? Racism in my life, really. In my life, really, I haven't experienced. I can't recall something that stand out that experienced racism. Really, you know what I mean? Indirectly, I can say so indirectly. When I was out working, and there was a Polish guy, one Polish guy, and that, you know what I mean, is giving me all this bad energy. You know what I mean? And what you call it? He gave me discipline before. He gave me discipline before. You know what I mean? It was too extreme. Like I mean, too extreme, and I gave it to a victim. I mean, a final warning basically. And yeah, that I can definitely recall that. I think that's definitely do racism. You know what I mean? Because yeah, and yeah, definitely that definitely experience racism on that behalf. But like blatantly like walk on the street, whatever, or any public place. Now I haven't experienced no racism whatsoever now. But racism is all indirectly now. It's indirectly these days. I don't want to push it onto you, but check out our Christianity. Most people don't know real Christianity. They think it's a Catholic, Orthodox, evangelist, but that's all false. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm an open-minded person. I'm open to everything and that. You know what I mean? Just to see what I've always seen briefly. I've already seen briefly what Christianity is all about. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Me too. I grew up on those type of TV shows, and the heroism behind them. Which TV shows are you referring to? Was Black Panther? Is obviously Black Panther is obviously it's a movie and I don't know what TV shows you're referring to. So I'm a big Marvel fan. DC kinda DC also. Yeah, man. But me really, what really intrigues me, very excited about is something I can learn. It's something it's entertaining, but I learn from. You know what I mean? So, like for example, I don't know if you heard of Hidden Colors. If you want to learn more, check out my. If you want to learn more, check out Mark Messenger. He's a good guy. Also, yeah. Mark the Messenger, yeah, man. Big YouTuber. Big YouTuber, yeah, very, he's definitely, what you call it. Yeah, I watched it before, early on YouTube. I don't really watch the full videos on in depth tonight, I mean, because obviously I'm a Muslim, so I don't really tap into Christianity like that. But yeah, but the way he goes about talks about sin retention, no fab, and talk about a lot about spirituality. I say yeah, but it's a lot in depth and because valuable information definitely. And he deserves the position he's in right now, man. They got over 400,000 subscribers. He's built a great big audience, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, I can imagine as well that he's a full-time YouTuber as well. So yeah, man, he's doing great, man. He's doing a lot of values, consistent, very consistent. Every day shows up, and bringing great value in terms of Christianity, spirituality, no fab, sin retention. Yeah, definitely, man. And about the Matrix as well. So yeah, man, shout out to Mark the Messenger, man. Is that Mark the Messenger? Was you? Shout out to him, shout out to Mark the Messenger. I mean, I love Marvel as well as a few DC. Yeah, more Marvel, man. Marvel's way better than DC. The DC was never close. DC was never close. DC was never close, man. Marvel got endless amount of movies in that, from Spider-Man to the Thor to Avengers to the Black Panther. Like there's so many movies on Black Panther on Marvel that is you can't count it. Like DC and I'm like, yo, this is very it's a bang on a lot of the films is bang on mediocre really. You know what I mean? Batman mediocre, man. Like I can't even remember the last BT was a stand out. I couldn't remember, man. Like the Batman, I felt like I watched it like briefly into it and I fell asleep. Nothing exciting, so slow and like I felt like I've watched it for like 2 hours and nothing's going on, just talking and just made me fall asleep, man. Did you ever watch a Fight Club? Now, I reckon it a lot. A Fight Club. I always check that out. Some of those stories get really in depth. I afraid of some of them and look onto my own life and get motivated. Yeah. Fight Club was really good. Equilibrium was also a real good one. If you talk about the James Bond movie, Equilibrium. Is that what it's called? Or is it what's it called? Equilibrium. What's it called again? What's it called again? That film. It's got 3 seasons now, three parts to it. No, it's not Equalizer. What's it called again? Is the white guy with the long hair and that he acted Matrix. He acted the Matrix and that. What's his name again? I forgot. What's his name again? The one with the guy from Batman Begins. Batman Begins. I forgot his name. Oh, Christian Bale. Yeah. You do that. The Matrix. Hold on. I give you a trailer. Okay. Keanu Reeves. Don't know who that is, but I don't know who that is. Really, to be fair, I don't know who that is, but that right there. Keanu Reeves, yeah, there's a lot of names in it. You know what I mean? Have you watched the latest Matrix, the latest one? I haven't watched the latest one, Matrix. A lot of people they're very disappointed. They said it's nothing like the original Matrix. It's very difficult. Like after many years, after a very long time to recreate a classic, it's very difficult to recreate a classic. Very, very difficult. They should have left out that. There's no need because it's not successful and like it's got a huge legacy behind it, and it stood the test of time for a very long time. You can watch something that you can watch over and over and over again. Endless amount of time, you never get tired of it. To recreate that is very difficult, and because first you get different actors, and they're gonna make it unrealistic. You know what I mean? They're gonna add all this extra stuff in there. You know, what else? And also now, most of the timing as well, because back then, the way they were so futuristic and everything, there's nothing like the Matrix back then when it was released the first time. But now they got so many films now that they're all futuristic, all these like jump out the building, all these like crazy imagination stuff and that. And so many of these films and that, it lost its value. Like so, but people have seen it already. They've seen it all, but I need to see it for myself, really. I see it for myself, really, to be fair. We've got some people who rebel against the government. Where is it again? For the Matrix, it's basically about a war with no emotions. Everyone is to take this pill and it stops all human emotions. So no more war, love, hate. It gets really deep. Yeah, that's what it makes it all about. The Matrix, the film, is fully resonated. It's fully resonated in this reality. Matrix and that, like, not able to use your own initiative, use your own mind. You know, the Matrix is like working a job. That's a Matrix because you're spending 40 hours a week working for somebody else. That's 240 hours a month. You working something you don't learn no skill. It drains your energy, your time. What else in that? It's definitely as Kanye West says, definitely modern day. It's modern day slavery. Do you understand me? Because what do you get out of when you get out of working on a job? You get nothing out of it. You know what I mean? You make all this time and energy, you put it to yourself. You can create a manifest what you want. But you watching what you call it, go and work your time and energy to somebody else's business, making millions in that. How much you'll make after someone else is making? 1,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? And 1,000 a month, you can't travel the world. You can't buy what you want. You can't eat what you want. You know what I'm saying to you? You can't buy the car of your dreams. You know what I'm saying to you? So that right there is a trap, and you know what I'm saying to you? It's a major trap in the Matrix, man. Major trap. I meant Keanu is from the Matrix, and actor, he plays Neo, the main character. Yeah. I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, man. Definitely, I know what you're talking about. Um, what you call it? Um, yeah. What else can I say? I don't know. Have you seen? Have you seen? Oh yeah. Have you seen? What's the called? Um, uh, Black Adam. I know. Have you seen that? I really enjoyed it, you know. You know what I mean? But I don't know why like these films are adding some demonic stuff in the film. Why did they do that? You know what I'm saying to you? Like you're gonna part where like there's one guy and what you call it? He tapped into the evil force, you know what I mean? And he died with a crown in his head, and the way he go up on that, and he became what you call it? He became the devil and blah blah blah. I don't know why they add this in films and that. They can't keep it peaceful. They can't keep people keep playing with that. I don't know why they keep playing with that for, man. That's the only part I didn't like about the film though. What's your favorite movie? It's very difficult to say favorite movie. My favorite movie overall for Marvel films, you know, I would say the the second Avenger, the second Avengers Assemble, the second one where you call it the Thanos got all the stones and he just snapped the finger. Oh, that man, the emotional state I was in, I felt like I was in the film. I watched that in 3D as well. 3D, I watched that film. Like, yo, the way I saw invested, said, yo, I said, nah, no way. No way, man. Like, yo, people, my favorite character's dying, and it just snapped, and everyone just disappeared. And I said, whoa, nah, man. But the third one, the third one, they messed it up. The third one, the third one messed it. The third one is not better than the second one. The second one is it's not better. It's not better than the first one. It's not better than the second one's not better than the third one by a long shot. It's not better. It's not better. Did not get to see it. It might go tonight. I might go now. What's your favorite? Oh yeah. Go ahead and see it. Yeah, Black Adam. You for action packed, good storyline. Good storyline, definitely, man. I appreciate it feels a good storyline. I don't like films straight to the action. As soon as you watch it, action everywhere, non-stop. That don't make no sense to that. Like storyline, build it up, action, go back down, storyline. That's how I want to free out the film storyline. You know what I mean? But all this action left, right, and center is now that's a mediocre. That's mediocre film. That's a mediocre movie right there. What about okay, Jao Pedro? Shout out to Jao Pedro. What about No November from Brazil? Shout out to Brazil in the building, man. Appreciate for tuning in. Yeah, man. How's it going? No, not November, man. Let me know what's the good, what's the pros and cons. What day? What you call it? Are you going strong? Have you relapsed yet? We're on day 4 right now in the UK right now in day 4. I don't know what dates over there in Brazil. We're day 4 in Brazil, day 4 in the UK right now. How's it going? How's it going? Day 4 on Jao Pedro. It sound like a footballer name. All for top 5. Yeah. Shout out to Jao Pedro for that question, man. Yeah, man, how's it going? No, not November. How's it going, man? How's it going? Let me know, man. Let me know how's it going, man. You know what I'm saying? Day 4 too, yes sir, man. Strong, man. Yeah, man. You're pushing through. Make sure to push through and get to day 30, man. I want you day 30 and go beyond that because now, yeah, it's a lifestyle now. It's a habit. You build a habit now. You know what I mean? Build a habit now. And what you want to do is to be as productive as possible to make it a success. To be as productive as possible. So, working out, eating healthy, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, reading a book, meditating a few minutes a day, what do you call it? Work on your goals, your ambitions. Work on it. Work on yourself, mental, physical, spiritual. Because you see, a man who is truly rich is who is rich mentally, physically, spiritually. That's the man who's truly rich. You got a lot of people that have millions, they're multi-millionaires, whatever, but they're on alcohol, they're drugs, and they're intoxicated. How are you rich when you're eating rubbish, you're drinking rubbish? You know what I mean? How are you rich if you're not exercising? You know what I mean? How are you rich? You're not spiritually connected. You know, rich. I mean, you're only rich in material possession, social status. What you call it? Social status. Obviously, you got influence and power, but that don't make you rich, in my opinion. Like that is basically Thanos. If you watch the Marvel's Avengers, is he went around all conquering everywhere, and he missed one stone, and that's what eluded him. And he felt empty inside. He felt disappointed. But as soon as he got that stone, he became complete. So put it this way, you've got your stones, so mental, physical, spiritual, financial, relationships. All the pieces fight together, you are complete. You're completely rich. You're not lacking anything. You got a complete puzzle. You got a complete life on that. You know what I mean? But you just have money, but all the areas you're lacking tremendously on all the areas of your life, then that's not a rich man on that. So that's my thoughts on that. That's my opinion on that. Just tell me, no, channel. What is it? Yes. Yeah, change the diet ski. So drinking plenty of water, at least a gallon, and eating fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds. Eating whole foods. Foods just got one ingredient. Taking good vitamins like sea moss. Oh yes, organic sea moss, blue spirulina. Yeah. Now you're talking that you're giving that keys, that real talk. That's what it's all about, man. Most people don't know about sea moss. Sea moss, I have that every day. Sea moss contains 92 out of the 102 minerals that the human body needs, bro. Great for your heart, great for your heart, your bone density, it aids hair growth, glowing skin. It helps to control your weight. It boosts your immune system. CMOS as well. Shout out to Jara Pedro for tuning in, and yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah, man, and be the best you can be the best version of yourself that you can be, man. Peace. Yeah, man, CMOS again, Simon Gates, appreciate that question. Yeah, man, take care, Pedro. Yes, CMOS, man. Yo, before all the females are gonna wrap it up now because starting to feel tired now, like energy out. CMOS, wow. CMOS, it's a must for every man to boost your masculinity, to allow a lot of energy, to build muscle mass. It's great for your health, your teeth. Overall, it's an ultimate food. It's a superfood, and but a lot of people don't know about it. Very powerful CMOS. And another thing you mentioned is spirulina. Spirulina, that's another powerful one. It has what you call it? It's a natural detoxifier your body. All the chemicals, all the chemicals to your body. You know what I mean? Cleanses your body. And once you go to the toilet, it's rich in protein. Rich in protein as well. That you can put into a smoothie. I like to put spirulina in my smoothies. Very rich in protein. And I mean, it's got a lot of better health benefits. I think ashwagandha. Yeah, you're talking. We're similar. We live a similar lifestyle. Ashwagandha again. Ashwagandha helps build muscle mass. It helps with stress. It helps with anxiety. Ashwagandha. Ashwagandha got so many benefits, you know. Ashwagandha, man. It's been used for hundreds of years. It's mainly popular in the Asian community. Ashwagandha. Chinese actually come from China, I think. I believe China. Yeah, ashwagandha. So powerful. It's an ancient herb. Very, very powerful, man. Very, very powerful ashwagandha, man. I add that to my smoothies as well, my ashwagandha. Also, man, that's a great investment. So I can tell you, really invest in yourself, in your health. Really, you very much value your health at a high level. So do I. So high level, because health is wealth. When you get healthy, when you got your health, you got everything. If you don't have your health, you've got nothing. What's the point having a mansion, a car, social status, money, but you're in the hospital, man, suffering with diabetes or what you call it, you've got cancer, overweight? What's the point in that? That's not fulfilled. That's not a fulfilled life, right there. You know what I'm saying? That's not a fulfilled life. Yeah, still scalable. Still scalable. So I gotta have my body and mind in shape, though. Yeah, of course, skateboarding. I love skateboarding. I need to explore that as well. Skateboarding. I need to explore that still. Skateboarding. Definitely to explore that, man. Skateboarding. Definitely, man. I'm really intrigued, really curious about skateboarding. I've tried it a few times now, but I really want to get into it, man. And trust me. And where you can test it out, man. It looks really fun and that, you know what I mean? Definitely. CMOS. Yeah, pilot skate was very popular by the UK. Pilot skate, well, yeah. I checked that out. What's your thoughts on college? Rory Saunders. What's my thoughts on college? My thoughts on college is in that, for me, personally speaking, college, what you call it? If you feel like going to college, you can go, but the game has changed now. The world is changing very fast, and the way you call it, the college, for me, my perspective on college is what you call it. For me, it's find out your purpose as soon as possible. You know, whether you're a professional footballer, an NBA player, what you call it, what you call it, actor, what you call it, a dancer, whatever you're passionate into, that's what it's all about. As soon as you do that, you escape from the matrix when you do that. College for me, honestly speaking, for me, it's a waste of time. The educational system is designed for you to get a job, to get a 9 to 5, work for somebody else for what you call it, for your whole life. People spend their whole life working. And college, yeah, the college, they're gonna tell you about taxes. They're gonna tell you about money. They're gonna talk about liability, assets. They're gonna tell you about credit. There's so many things that they're gonna talk about eating to live. They're gonna talk about the importance of working out. They're gonna talk about no fab, semen retention. So for me, when I analyze everything together based on my education, going to secondary school, college, is for me, it's not worth it. For me, it's to discover your purpose, what value you want to bring to the world, and leave your mark on this world. That's for me the best way. For me, college, for me, and going to university is always, unless you're trying to be a doctor, a lawyer, then go ahead and get the education, get your degrees and that, and go ahead and be a doctor. But even then, doctor, you want to be your own doctor, your own boss, have your own hospital. Have your own patient, employ your own people, run a hospital, run a global hospital, have your own hospital. That's what you want to do. You don't be a doctor working for a hospital. Well, that's my opinion on it. For me, it gets total waste of time. The sooner, whether you're 6 years old, whether you're 14, 15, 16, the sooner you realize your purpose, what you want to do, spend all your time and energy mastering your craft. Put 10,000 hours into your craft, and be a master at it, and you'll get paid handsomely from it. You know what I mean? And that's what gives you happiness, joy, prosperity. That is what it's all about, bro. That is what it's all about. Do you understand me? But for me, honestly speaking, in my opinion, you do what you feel what's best for you. But go college up to you still. Me, I don't recommend going to college still. I don't recommend it still. I'm working on it to be a personal trainer. There's so many videos on YouTube to become a personal trainer, to learn about nutrition. I'm into my fitness myself. I'm a fitness guy. You know what I mean? I'm a vegan 4 years, you know, and I do calisthenics, body training. I play sports. That's what I do, and you don't need no qualification for that. Even with qualification, cool. If you want to feel like doing that, go ahead and do that. But if you are ready, if you are what you call it, ready, it's something you just got to execute. It's all execution. It's all about practicing it. You can learn all the theory you want, but it's all about execution. I'm able to show somebody to lose weight, to build muscle. I show somebody what foods to eat, to build muscle, to lose weight. You know what I mean? If you got all this knowledge, in that, then you're ready to go to starting that. Because if I'm going to be honest now, what's called, there's so many depths into the nutrition, into working out. There's so many layers into it. So for you, it's the best to self-educate yourself, to get all the books on health. Get all the books on health. Do you understand me? Get all the books on health on that. You know what I mean? What you call it? Build a great physique. What you call it? Nutrition. That's what you need to do, man. You know, say self-education, the best education, because college only going to teach you so much. College, yeah, it's only going to teach you so much. College, so much only college is going to teach you. You know what I mean? They're only going to tell you what they want you to know, but they're not going to tell you what you need to know. Do you understand me? So college, we really think twice about that. Going to college and that, man. You better be, if you want to be a YouTuber, go ahead and put all your time into YouTube and that. Yeah, but if you want to go college for experience, go ahead and do so. It's up to you. I'm working. White college is a money sink. 80% of it is at least. But it's a money sink. For me, it's just go after your dreams, you know. Go after what you're passionate about doing, you know. Like it's not designed for you to create reality, travel the world and that. Do what you want, eat what you want. Your college is not going to do that. You're going to go in there, you go to college, you go to uni, and you're in debt. And you spend many years paying that debt off, and you're working. Do you understand me? And you work for somebody else, and someone's going to tell you, you can't use your phone. What you call it? You got to put your hand up to go to the toilet. You've got to, sit and do a repetitive job over and over again like a robot, doing the thing over and over and over again. You don't learn shit. You don't learn anything. Do you understand me? You spend 40 hours work for somebody else. You put that 40 hours into yourself to become a YouTuber or entrepreneur, whatever, and that, you'll get further along on that. And that makes your happiness, joy, because it's all about happiness. It's all about happiness and joy and prosperity and that. Do you understand? When you work for somebody else at 95 and that, you're just beating your mind up. Because as soon as you get into, I can tell you from my experience in that, and I'm saying for 7 years in that, is that you go the same cycle over and over again. You go in there, you do your job, just doing a job, just to get paid. It's got no purpose. It's meaningless. Simple. It's not got no purpose and it's meaningless. Straight up like that. That's the truth. So it's all down up to you and that. Most people spend their whole life working and they're 70, 80 years old, boom. And then they live in regret, I could have been this, I could have been that. Too late. You're 80 years old now. Expiry date is nearly up. Expiry date is nearly up. So make it mine now. Make it a definite purpose. Where you're going to be. There's no plan A, plan B, C, D. It's all your plan A, definite purpose. Burn all the bridges at the back. And all fully tap in all to yourself. Go in there and be persistent. Keep continuing because you're going for adversity, trials and tribulations. Go ahead and have the burn desire. So you see, if you want to be successful as much as you're breathing, then you'll be successful. So a burn desire. There's no plan B. 100% certain in your mind that it's going to happen. You're gonna be successful. Go ahead and do that. That's what it's all about. That's what's all about. But persistence, burning desire, what was the thing? Persistent, burning desire, not accepting temporary defeat as a final defeat, because you're gonna experience temporary defeat. But you learn from the lessons, so you get the blessings. Because you going for your goals and ambitions and that, it's only 1% people that do that. Most people this there, you go uni and go and get a job. And 70, 80 years old and that, and then they're thinking in a chair, rocking a chair like this, telling their grandchildren, yeah, I could have been this, you know. I could have been that, you know, yeah. But it's too late. It's gone. You understand me? So make your mind up now, whether you're 14, you're 15, 16, make your mind up now of what you want to become. Aim for the stars, aim for the moon. You understand me? You don't got one life to live in that, man. At this version, you see this, that's only one time only. And that's it. You move on. Thank you for amazing my education, but I got to go, so peace and blessings. Yeah, shout out to Peace of all, man, for tuning in, and peace and blessings, man. But you learn more about life in a bar than you go to college in the day. Facts and that, man. When you're in the real world and that, that's again, know, you're gonna know about eating to live. You're gonna find out, you're gonna learn by yourself than you do college, man. You're gonna learn by yourself who you really truly are. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn how, and when you suffer, that's when you're learning that. When you're overweight, you're not eating healthy, then you discover, this, everything I've been told is a lie. The food should be eaten, how much you should eat, about the educational system, about, what else? About all these stuffs and the majors and that. You're gonna find out way in the real world and that. If not out the food, you're never gonna learn. You're never gonna learn that, man. You know what I'm saying to you? You're too busy getting you get all this information in your head for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna serve you in the real world. Trust me, that's real talk right there, Stephen skating that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap up the live right now, stream and that. Yeah, man, I've been there for a while, probably an hour and 45 minutes in total. After the first live stream, I went off. But yeah, man, I appreciate everyone for tuning in, man. Check out my own videos. Make sure to smash that like button, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I was tuning in, Steve, and I'm about to sign out, man. Very much appreciate it. My energy's low and that, man. I gotta do different things in that, man. Been there for an hour and 45 minutes, so I appreciate it, man. Check the link in the description. Smash that like button, share, comment, subscribe, man. And yeah, man, I'll catch you on live stream tomorrow, man. I'll be doing live stream throughout tomorrow. Today's Friday. You're gonna do Saturday and Sunday as well. Shout out to Steve Gates, man. Peace. Shout out to for the visit. Yeah, shout out to Steve as well. Salute and that, man. Make sure to check all my videos, like, share, comment, subscribe, so it beat the algorithm, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about NoFap, self retention, masculinity. That way people become the best version of themselves. Simple. So yeah, man, I'm out.